Hello coders, I hope you are coding well. In the previous video, we created add question in the test page and reactive form in our Angular application. And in today's video, we will write the code to call add question in the test API in our Angular application. So let's get started. So in our Angular application, first of all, we need to create a method in the admin service, and to do this we will open admin.service.ts, and in this file we will copy this create test method and we will paste it here. And after this we will update the method name and we will replace this create test with add question in test. And then we need to update the params of this method and we will replace this test DTO with question DTO. And after this we need to update the API URL, and after the API slash test we will write slash question, and at the end we will pass question DTO in the request body. And with this our add question in the test method is completed in the admin service. Now let's save this file, and after this we will open add question in test.component.ts, and in this file we need to create a method to call our API, and we will name this method as submit form. And in the body of this method, first of all we need to prepare the data for the request body, and to do this we will create a constant and we will name this as question DTO. And after this we need to get the value from our question form, and to do this we will use our question form, and after this we will call dot value. And after this in this question DTO we need to set the ID of the test, and to do this we will write question DTO, and after this we will write dot ID is equals to, and in this we will set the ID which we are getting from the URL. And after this we need to call the API, and to do this we will use our admin service, and after this we will call a method add question in test, and in the params of this method we will pass the question DTO, and after this we will subscribe the response and we will name this as res, and we will write an arrow function, and after this to handle the errors we will write error function as well. And in the body of this function we will use ng notification service, and we will show the error message and we will get the message from error. And after this we will go back to success case, and in this we will again use ng notification service and we will show the message as question created successfully. And after this we need to redirect the user to the admin dashboard, and to do this we will use a router, and after this we will call navigate by URL method, and in this we will give the URL as /admin/dashboard. And with this our submit form method is completed in the TS file. Now let's save this file, and after this we need to call this method from our HTML file, and to do this we will open add question in the test.component.html, and in this file we will use our form tag, and after this we will use ng submit event of this form, and on this event we will call submit form method. And after this we need to disable our submit button if our form is invalid, and to do this we will write disabled in this button tag, and we will disable this button if our question form is invalid. And with this our HTML code is completed as well. Now let's save this file and let's run our application. And as you can see our application is up without any errors. Now let's go to the browser and let's validate the functionality of add question in the test API. And in the browser we will click on this login button, and in this login form we need to enter the details of admin, and after adding the details we will click on this login button, and as you can see we got redirected to the admin dashboard. Now let's say we want to add a question for our first test, and to do this we will click on the add question button, and as you can see we got redirected to the add question page. Now we need to enter the question data in this form, and for the question title I will give this as which is used to style the web pages. And after this, for the option A, I will give this as HTML, and for the option B, I will give CSS, and for the option C, I will give JavaScript, and for the option D, I will give SQL, and at the end for the correct option, I will give CSS. And as you can see, our submit button got enabled. Now let's click on this submit button, and as you can see, we got the message question created successfully, and we got redirected back to the admin dashboard. And on the admin dashboard, as you can see, the time for this test got updated to 2 minutes. And now let's go to our MySQL workbench to verify this question entry. And in the MySQL workbench, we will open quiz server DB, and after this we will open tables drop down, and after this we will open the data of question table. And as you can see, we got a new question created with the id 2, and for this question we have the title text as, which is used to style web pages, and after this we have the same options which we just entered in the form. And that's it for today's video. In the next video we will create an API call to get the questions of the test for the admin in our Spring Boot application.